Hey, how's it going? Before this video starts, I just wanted to make a quick disclaimer. I filmed this back, it was a year ago in May 2021, like 5 days before I left for boot camp. And I just entirely forgot to upload it, so that's my bad. But I still wanted to upload it because I think MEPS is probably still the same. It's only been a year, and I think it could be valuable information for anyone leaving for MEPS anytime soon, just so you know what to expect. So like I said, this is from a year ago, so I've been in the Army for about a year now. So if you have any questions about the Army or MEPS, feel free to let me know, and let's get right into it. Also, one other thing I want to say is the video is kind of all over the place. I was walking home from work, so not bad, but hopefully you can still take something away from it. Alright, let's get right into it. Hey, if anyone's watching, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. I'm actually in the middle of walking home, and I figured why not record a little video to talk about my MEPS experience. I went 2 weeks ago on a Thursday. I forget exactly what day it was, but basically I'll just give you the rundown of what happened, what we did, what the routine was. So first and foremost, I went to the recruiting station, and basically my recruiters just talked about what was going to happen at MEPS, what to be prepared for, yada yada yada, all that stuff. And basically one of the recruiters, he drove me down to a hotel, and the rest of the day was pretty chill. Because of COVID, I had my own room, which was nice. So, I just chilled, I watched some Netflix, took a shower, and they provided dinner for us, which was actually a lot of food, and it was pretty good. So I ate that, and then I tried to fall asleep at it's like 8 o'clock, or 800 military time. But the hotel room was so goddamn hot, and I'm just not used to going to sleep that early, so I couldn't fall asleep at all until like 12 a.m. I was just laying in bed, and even then I only really fell half asleep. And the reason I was trying to go to bed so early is because we had to be up at like 4 a.m. lining up at the main desk. So I woke up at like 3 a.m., just took a shower, then, got ready and met down with everyone. And then they provided breakfast for us in the hotel lobby, which was pretty nice. It wasn't that bad, pretty good. It was like a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich and a few other things, yogurt. And then basically they just packed all the recruits on a bus. You had Army recruits there, Coast Guards, recruits from every single branch. And they packed us on the bus, and we headed over to Fort Dix. And that was probably like a 40-minute bus drive. And then when we got there, some lady came up on the bus and just told us to line up outside. So we did that, and they gave us the rundown. They told us, no weapons, just, common sense. And basically our processing began there. So we walked in, and I believe they immediately sent us, or at least sent me, to do my eyesight test, I believe. I think that's what happened first. So yeah, I did that. And then I did my hearing test, I believe. And then there was one other test, I think. I forget. Oh, the colorblind test. So did those 3 things. And then they gathered everyone again, and they gave us a little brief. They just talked about, what was going to happen during the physical, and we had to fill out some paperwork. So we did that. And then, sorry, just crossing the street here. Don't want to get hit by a car. So yeah, then we had the physical. And, this is the exciting part. Basically, all the guys went to one room and you strip down to your underwear and they take your height, they take your weight to make sure you fit those standards. And then I had to actually redo my eyesight test. So I did that because, like an idiot, I forgot to take out my contacts during it, so I had to redo that. And then we did the famous duck walk in our underwear, all the guys did. And they basically just led us through various exercises just to make sure, we didn't have any injuries and whatnot. We had to do like random, jerking motions and stuff like that. And then basically after that, I want to say at this point it was like 11 a.m. around, and we got there at like 5. So I guess we'd been there, or maybe it was like 10. I don't know, we'd been there for like 5 hours at this point. And then after the physical, everyone went downstairs to meet with their service and meet with your counselors. God, there are a lot of cicadas on the ground here. Oh my God. They're everywhere. Holy shit. I wish I could flip the camera. I don't know if you can see this, but they're freaking everywhere. Holy shit. Sorry. Ew, what the fuck? Anyways, so I met with the Army counselor, and I had to actually wait in the waiting room for must have been 3 hours at least. Luckily, Friends was playing on the TV, because if it weren't for that, man, because we didn't have our phones or anything, it would have sucked. But yeah, I met with the counselor, and just talked about the MOSs they had available. And unfortunately, they really didn't have a whole lot of MOSs. They're only excuse me, there were 8 to choose from. And they all shipped out within the next week. And originally, I'm going in as a 68 whiskey, and they didn't have any spots for that. But the guy said he was going to make a few calls, see if he'd give me a job. So I had to wait another 30 minutes. And he made a call, and he said there was one 68 whiskey spot available in the whole country, which is probably bullshit, but yeah, I got my job. But the caveat was that it would ship out in 2 weeks. That was the catch. So I was thinking I was gonna leave in 3 months, but basically just said, you know what, if you want this job, you gotta leave in 2 weeks. So, oh fuck, I stepped on a fucking bug. They're everywhere, goddamn. So yeah, that was my MEPS experience. I got bug guts on my shoe. But yeah, that was basically my MEPS experience. It wasn't too bad. I mean, it sucked. It was a boring day. It was a long day. A tiring day just because we had to wake up so early. And I'd never really woken up that early before. So it kind of sucked. But it's not too bad. So yeah, that was my experience. I'll probably make another video when I'm finished with basic training. And I'll talk about how that went. I'm going to Fort Sill. Ship date is May 24th. So, you know, if anyone's watching, if anyone happens to watch this, and they're going to Fort Sill, yeah, tell me in the comments, and maybe we'll see you there. Alright, thanks for watching. Peace.